Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Quaint. Today we are going to explore the secret language of your computer's brain, that is CPU. And to understand this, we'll talk about two essential terms, opcodes and operands. And together they form the CPU's binary vocabulary. Without them, no program could ever run. You know, CPU means a central processing unit, that is the main part of your computer. Okay, central processing unit. And this central processing unit or the CPU does not understand English, Python, Java or C++. Means your CPU does not understand any programming language. These are high-level programming languages, you know these things. C++, Java, Python, etc. Fortran, so many high-level languages are there. And your CPU cannot directly understand this. Yes, your CPU understands this, but cannot understand all these things directly. Okay, if you are a Bengali person, you don't know Tamil language. Say, for example, you are a Bengali person, you don't know Tamil language. So, if someone is speaking in this Tamil, you cannot directly understand this. You cannot directly understand that Tamil language. So, if there is one translator who translates Tamil into Bengali, then only you can understand that Tamil language. A translator is required. So here also one interpreter is required, and that interpreter is your CPU itself. CPU understands one thing, that is binary instructions. Binary instructions means instructions in terms of ones and zeros. Okay, CPU understands only these things, ones and zeros, that is binary. Anyway, so this part was all about that CPU. So we were talking about two essential terms, opcodes and operands. So what are opcodes? Opcode, okay, this term actually comes from operation code. Operation code. From there, we have got the term opcode. Combination of operation and code. The two terms are there actually. So actually, what is opcode then? Opcode is like the verb in a sentence. It tells your CPU what action to perform. Okay, it tells, means opcode tells your CPU what action to perform, like add to numbers. Okay, move data or compare values. So here this add, compare, move, these are what? These are verb in a sentence. You can understand this way. Okay, these are verb in a sentence. So these are what? These are actions. Okay, so here again say for example add 2 plus 3. You know the result 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Your brain knows how to calculate this, but how a computer knows this thing. So there are actually two parts. Whenever you are saying add 2 plus 3, two parts are there. Add, that part is there. That add is called actually opcode. Action. Okay. 2 plus 3, another name is given. That another name is actually operand. So what is operand? Operand is the data on which operand is the data on which operation acts upon. Okay, operand is the data on which operation acts upon. Again, I want to repeat the same example, that is add 2 plus 3 or add x and y. Add x and y. So here x and y, this is what? This is nothing but the operand. And add, this term represents actually that opcode. Again, we have mentioned data. So 2 and 3, this is nothing but data. So again, if you want to use the same thing, that is verb in a sentence for what? Opcode. So here, operand is the noun in a sentence. Okay. Operand is the noun in a sentence. Again, once again, I want to give the same example that say, that means what? That means opcode and operand both are required at the same time for a complete instruction. The instruction which your CPU can understand. Okay, if you say only add, if I say add, you cannot do anything because my instruction is incomplete. If I tell you just one word I am using, add, you know the meaning of add, still you cannot do anything because the data is not given. Okay, if I say add 9 and 10, then you can easily add 9 and 10. If you add, you will get 19. So for the complete instruction, the instruction which your CPU can understand, for that thing, two things need to be mentioned at the same time. Those are what? Opcodes and the operands. Okay. So for example, again, say the opcode is add. Okay. Operands are register A and register B. That means what is being told here, that add numbers taking contents from register A and register B. Okay. So you now know the languages. If you have some knowledge about computer science, you know the names of the languages, at least Fortran, C++, Java, Python. Actually, all these things, I have already mentioned that CPU cannot understand all these things, these higher level languages directly. So these higher level languages are actually compiled down to binary instructions, and those things actually your CPU can understand and accordingly execute. This way actually programs run in your computer. Okay. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic. If you found this video helpful, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel. This is the end. Thanks for watching.